Now, as you guys see, I am a big Hogue grip fan. I got it on 2 of my ARs. Actually, I thought it was more than that, but oh yeah, I changed that grip out. That was my M4 clone, so I just put a normal military style grip on there. But my Hogue grips, they're my favorite grips. It's just they fit my hand well. They have a nice texture. They have a nice grip to it. What's grip? I guess that's what grips do. But these grips are awesome. I really like Hogue grips, and I believe that's my favorite grip overall. Alright, now we're going on to stupid laws. There's going to be 2 stupid laws. It's going to go over the rifle, and it's going to go over the pistol. So we're going to cover these just vague little laws that are completely stupid. So I got my pistol here, and I got my M4 clone here, and we're going to go over these stupid laws really quickly. Now, first of all, if you have a rifle, it has to be 16 inches, and this is a 14.5-inch barrel, so I was required to put a spacer there, a little lock nut spacer, just to space it out just a hair, like about that much, just a little bit. And then I had to pin and weld this. So I pinned it and I welded it, and this flash hider is not coming off at all. So it's on there permanently. That's just one stupid law, which it doesn't even make it more lethal. It's actually less lethal because you get less velocity in the round, and you actually lose a little bit of velocity by shortening the barrel. On to the next law that they got for pistols. As you see, I get the Shockwave Technologies pistol stabilizer blade. I have it longer, and you can put it in here as well, shoot it like that, but that's not really that great. It's stable. So what I found out is from trying it, originally wanted to just try it the way it was supposed to be used by doing that, and it actually worked decently using it the way it should be used. But then I found out a way, because they say we can't shoulder it, is I put this in my pectoral, my right pectoral, below my shoulder, and a little bit more center of my body, and it works very well at stabilizing this pistol. Into this, and I am going to pretty much talk about the polymer. This is pretty much receiver quality. I'm going to throw the polymer one in here as well. I don't have a polymer one. This is a metal one, but overall receiver quality is pretty good. This receiver is around $40. It's an Anderson Arms receiver, mil spec, and just the same as any other mil spec receiver. It's just that they got a different logo on there. Like, you can pay $170 for a Spikes lower, whatever it may be, some higher end lower with a cool looking skull or custom engraving on it. But overall, they're the same. They function the same. Overall, receiver quality. Don't get a polymer. Go with aluminum. Aluminum's good to go. They're about the same price. I don't know why the hell you'd want to go with a polymer lower. Just don't go with a polymer lower. James Yeager. Sometimes he says some things that I agree with. He's kind of a controversial firearms guy. I'm sub to him, but I take it from what it is, and I don't truly agree with all of his opinions. But this is one that I really, really don't agree with. Is he says 80% lowers. He said every 80% lower he's seen, it looks like a hack job. Well, so I'm going to show you. And he says he also says that they don't work, which I have a few 80s, and my friends have 80s, and they just continue working. And that's pretty much what it looks like. It's the same, pretty much the same. Now I kind of dinged it up back here, started taking off more material here, but I just left it in there because that's overall where you'd put the full auto configuration in there. So I really didn't need that taken out anyway, but I started to, but then I was like, you know what, I really don't need that middle piece out. So it actually helps the strength a little bit. But overall, these are done pretty good, and it's just using a drill press. So yeah, this is functions just the way it should. I'll put my thumb here, and it fires, it resets, it fires, it resets. It does its job. So 80% lowers, good to go in my opinion. Just do not go with the polymer lowers. Now for magazines. Now magazines, there's some magazines that are crappy, that are overall gimmicks, but I'm just gonna throw this out here. My top 3 is the Magpul, a Lancer, and the best magazine ever made so far is a Daniel Defense 32 rounder carbon fiber reinforced magazine. Now when you're in the military, but I want to say regular military because I'm sure SF, which is Special Forces, I'm pretty sure they I see them, they can change stuff on their rifle. I don't know if they're going to get authorization, or they just do it, or they just don't care. But in the average norm, from my experiences, you cannot customize a rifle. You can't even paint your rifle in the Marine Corps. In the Army, I believe you can. They have courses and orders on it. But as a Marine, you cannot paint your rifle like this. And you can't even do that. You can't customize it. You can't do pretty much nothing. You can't add nothing on the rails that is not issued to you. So with this, you get a lot of problems that you can't fix, that you know how to fix, but it's right there. Which brings us back to the magazine, kind of like a magazine issue that's most common. And this is the most common problem, and pretty much the only problem that I've had with my M16 and as well as my M4 is jams due to the magazine. These are anti-tilt followers, which that's what they say they are, but they are okay for what they are. They're a lot better than the other ones, but the other ones you could totally push down, but there is movement in there, and sometimes they do get stuck down, and it's just not that great smooth transition. If you watch my other video, they are issuing PMags, and it is becoming more of a standardized thing of the Marine Corps as well as the Army transitioning over to the PMag Generation 3. So yeah, that'll be awesome. That was a great problem solved by the U.S. military, U.S. government, whoever it may be that made that decision. Thumbs up to you guys. You guys are doing a great job to help improve the military. Getting rid of these was a good choice. I'm not totally down on these mags because these are actually in my top 5 pick of AR-15 magazines. It's just minor things that I don't like about them that you actually can fix yourself.